guys, you may have noticed that the last lesson on learning how to play guitar on day 1 was a little short at 2 minutes. That's because I accidentally erased the second half of it, where I showed you that you could also find a C note on the 5th string at the 3rd fret, a G note at the 6th string 3rd fret. Those could be used as bass notes for a chord, but let's add another finger, so we'll go beyond 1 finger chords up on the high end to 2 finger chords down on the low end. On the G, we'll add a 2nd fret note on the 5th string, so we have this little angle of adjacent strings. And we'll include an open string or 2. If you overstrum these 2 notes and get some opens, that's okay. We're trying not to hit the high end of the guitar on this, just these low notes, but 1 or 2 of the higher notes will be fine. We'll do the same thing on C. We can move the G note 1 string higher to the C. This B note moves 1 string higher to the E. And we have the same little angle here, a 2-note chord. We must make sure right now not to play the 6th string. We're trying to strum these 2 strings. Again, if you overstrum to that 1, that's okay. So let's take a look at that. Here's your G note on the 6th string and your C on the 5th. We can do a little chord where the G is accompanied by this B on the next string, 2nd fret. And we can move that chord to the next string and it's a C. We won't hit the 6th string, but the other 2. Again, if I overstrum a little and get a 3rd string, that's just fine. Same with the C. So we've got G's, which we can use in place of G7s, and C's. So let's listen to that against Tulsa Time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are C's. Now she sings on C. G. Back to C. So if you've got 2 fingers, you can now play the chords on the lower end of the guitar. Lo and behold, you can add the 2 ideas and get your full chord if you're ready. We can play the top 3 strings holding this C note, and that's a legitimate C chord. We can play these lower 2 strings, the 5th and 4th string with the 2nd and 3rd frets, that's a legitimate C, or combine them, this guy and this guy, and you've got your full C chord. Same thing with the G7. Combine the top portion that has this F note and some open strings, or these low notes and some open strings. Put them together, and you've got your full G chord. C, G7, voila, that's Tulsa Time. It's also Jambalaya, Down in the Valley, Tom Dooley. All kinds of songs will use just the 2 chords. The 1 chord, and it's 5. In this case, C and G7. So that's it. If you're a day 1 guitarist, you can play those chords, or those chords, and if you're feeling up to it, combine them, and now you've got your full chord in the open position. Talk to you guys later. Have fun.